Today we are going to talk about the Global Health Service number 33. We are still continuing with comparison of the different countries. Today we want to treat Chile and Angola. Angola has a life expectancy of 51 years, whereas Chile has a life expectancy of 81. And you can see the disparity. When you compare the two countries, you discover that Chile has a lot of advantages. If we look at the issues that make people to die very young in Angola, you have pneumonia, one of the first killer diseases. You don't have any pneumonia in Chile. You have stroke. Stroke is another killer disease. And then you have also other heart diseases. These are things you don't phantom in Chile because of the kind of food they eat, the kind of environment, the physical part of the social determinants. That is the kind of buildings and the aesthetics in the place, how they take care of the environment. That enables people to live longer. Then the health delivery system anyway in Chile is better. They have a good healthcare delivery system, whereas in Angola, you hardly see these people living good lives. Instead, you have, after stroke, you have HIV/AIDS killing people in Angola in a very large number. You also have malnutrition. You see a lot of children in that place in Angola, they look as if they are beggars, not because there is no food in the place, but because the people are not organized. The things they are supposed to do are not done. Like taking care of the environment, leaving the environment to be very clean, the kind of food they eat is not planned, the nutrition is bad, the dietary system is not even considered. These are issues which people in Chile take into consideration, and that is why you see that disparity between 50 and 80, a very large gap, almost 30 years gap, with people who are born the same period. So there should be that tendency to try to bring closer the life expectancy in some of these countries. You also have people suffering from tuberculosis in Angola. A lot of people dying out of tuberculosis, and that's a very serious issue. In most developed countries, you don't have tuberculosis, and it's a sign of the environment, of a dirty environment, of people not living well. Then you have tuberculosis attacking and killing the people. You also have malaria, mosquitoes, malaria, and in recent time you hear how the thing is ravaging all over the place, starting from Brazil. So malaria is caused by mosquito, which is caused by a dirty environment that is filled with water, filled with ponds, filled with pots, and storages where water could be seen. Those are places where you have these mosquitoes breathing and then will attack people in such a way that they develop malaria, and in the process some or a large number of people die because of this malaria. Malaria is not seen in Chile, not because they couldn't develop malaria, but because they do take care of the environment. They take care of the environment, the kind of things they do, keeping the environment clean, not allowing water to accumulate, and the rest of them. Somebody was asking me today, since I went to Africa, did I come back with one disease or the other? I told the person it doesn't happen that way. You don't just go to Africa and carry disease and come back. Depends on the kind of environment. The social determinant that controls the whole world is not only controlling, say, one particular country, if it is Nigeria or Ghana or even Angola. It controls almost all the countries. Where people are neat or the environment is clean, it shows how that environment is and how people will live their life. When people have a good health delivery system, it shows how people are admitted into the hospitals, how people are treated, how people are taken care of. Those are issues which different leaders should be taken into consideration, because it is not wise for people born at the same time. One would die at the age of 50, the other one would die at the age of 80. I mean, it shouldn't be something to be discussed. All you need to do is to take care of the environment. The new president of Tanzania did recently. Instead of celebrating independence, that's a practical man. He went about sweeping the place, creating a good environment so that they don't develop cholera, or cholera will not kill people. Those are the things leaders should be doing. Leaders are supposed to be servants. They are supposed to show example of how people can live very good lives. If that is done, then the life in Angola will almost match that of Chile. But they still have to work hard to tackle pneumonia, tackle stroke, tackle heart diseases, HIV, AIDS, tackle malnutrition, tuberculosis, and malaria. Once they're able to do that and get these things nipped in the bud, then they will be like Chile, where most of these diseases are not found. And that is why you see the people of Chile living for 81 years and the people of Angola for 51 years. I do hope our leaders will be taking care of some of these issues so as to bring the life expectancy nearer each other. That is how we are going to end today, and we'll continue with number 34 the next time when we meet. Thank you. Bye.